everyone, welcome or welcome back to our channel, and this is Shilpa. And if you're seeing this channel for the first time, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to click the bell icon right there, and also make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I make beauty, fashion and lifestyle content including stuff like this. So I hope you will have a great time over here, and without any further delay, let's get started. And so how I got into NIFT. So before that, I have already made a video in Malayalam like long back on the same topic. As I have like entirely changed the system and the languages on this channel, I'm making this video again. So yeah, I got into NIFT. So basically, let me tell you the backstory in a very short way, whichever I can. So many people have a lot of questions, so I hope all these questions will be solved in this entire journey of the story. So basically, I was not that bright student in the class. I was below average. Yes, I was very below average, and at that time I didn't even know that this entire thing exists. But the thing was, I was a person who loved a lot of creative stuff, colors and this and that, because for me, more than jewels, my color pencils was my treasure. So that's how I was before. So what happened, around like when I was in 6th standard or something, I was thinking what to do, because that was the time when people will come and ask us, what is your ambition, what you want to be, or what you want to go there, like this and that and all those things. I was like, doctor, teacher, because my friends used to say that, and I used to like repeat the answer. Basically, nothing was in my mind, and I was very sure I have to go somewhere into like the creative field, but still I was not sure what to do. Okay, so after a while, I confirmed that I can go into design, that too into interior design. Why? Because that's the only word with design I can like connect with. Other than that, I didn't know any other design. So I was not fully confirmed, but I was like thinking about that. And at that same time, another girl from my like school van came and told me like her sister someone is in this college called NIFT. And I was like, what is this NIFT? And I don't know, like she was also small, I was also small, I didn't know anything, and internet was not a big deal at that time. I can't like always get internet to search all of this. So I started searching somehow. I asked to like people, and basically no one around me knew anything about this particular course. So for us, designing was of stitching, which I thought that even I used to think that. I even went to stitching classes and I ditched the entire class and came back. I was not for that. And what happened, by the time I was like in my 10th or something, my senior, like I think my 2 year above senior, one of the girls from my school went to this particular college, and I came to know that okay, this is fine. But I also came to know that this is having entrance exam, which I already told you guys I was not the brightest kid. So my ultimate aim was to get in there. I was checking what to do and how to do and all those things, but I think by that time my studies were also going up, and I strongly believe if you have a path to go, a way to go, and if you know that you want to go there, I think even if you have certain issues, you will automatically work for that unconsciously. So that's what happened with me. I started like scoring good, not very best, but something like an average situation. And after that, I came to know this and this things are there. Entrance ke liye I have to like entirely study a lot of stuff. I have like 2-3 rounds to crack, then only I can go in. That too, it's a not international, sorry, that was too much. National college, right? So too much things for me to like digest. So what happened, I decided my coaching center, I went to this place called AFD India in Cochin, in Kerala. And in across India, there are a lot of places like BRDS in Trivandrum. There is a thing called Purple, and a lot of stuff have introduced. I think I was going for the same on 2018, and I know you'll be having certain background noises. Okay, so this is what it is, and I joined this place right after my 12th. People used to tell me that you can directly go and write, but I didn't want to do that for some reason. Even my parents were like, you just write it once and then you get in. Okay, so I was always wanted to be in the top 1 and also be in NIFT Mumbai. And yeah, then I went for this coaching center. So basically the coaching comprises of certain things like math, science, socials and general knowledge, basically a lot of stuff around and a lot of creative stuff. You have like 2 rounds, CAT and GAT, general ability test, general aptitude test or something, and creative aptitude test. So this is the two main exams you have to crack, then only you can go to the next level. I was very bad in maths at that time. I chose commerce, and there is one more thing. There is this two options, design and technology. If you want to go into design, you can choose for any other category in your 11th and 12th. In the technology department, you have to choose a part with science, then only you can apply for technology, and the seats for technology is comparatively lesser, because in design there are different terms like FD, KD, this and that and all this stuff. I'll be making a totally different video for that, but this is how it was. And I just knew about fashion design. So I wrote, I was this kid, I used to faint in my 10th exams and my 12th exams, because that was what happening. I used to faint for my exams without knowing this is the reason why I'm fainting. Like, I used to consult a lot of doctors. Even in my 10th grade, I was in hospital because I didn't know what was happening. I was fully fainting all the second. Whenever I stand up, I'll just faint down, and I can't know what is happening around. I was like the person with the highest amount of anxiety. That's what I was. And this exam was really, really different. I went in like with all the happiness on my face. I don't know from where it came out, and yeah, I went in and I wrote the exam. I was really, really confident and happy, even though I skipped a lot of maths areas, but I was like sure that I'll be getting in. After a while, results came out, I was in, and after that was the test, was situation test. That was the main creative stuff. You have to create a lot of stuff like a 3D models or something. In the design department, technology, it's different. So for technology department, it's just one department, but for design department, it is like varieties of departments like FD, KD, TD, there are a lot of other departments as well. So we had to like choose from that, and in order to choose from that, it depends upon the rank you are getting. So for the design department, you'll have like 2-3 different rounds to crack, and that is the situation test. What happens in situation test is that you have to make a 3D model regarding something which you will be given. You'll be given around like 2-3 hours or something, and you have to make a product out of that. So what happened with me is, I think my CAT and GAT exam ka entire results was like really good, but what happened was, when I went for the situation test, I had already prepared entirely within like finishing my work within around 1 hour, which you have to try and manage doing it. What happened with me is, there was like certain things happening. I forgot to take a sheet and watch and this and that, and all those things were happening. So I removed my watch. I kept it there, even though that was like a really small thing, and even the mode of my mind was also different, because all these things happened. My mind also started getting cluttered. Went inside. I didn't know the time was running out. I got to choose this particular question where I have to make a best home garden award. So I had to like use all the materials which were given. But what happened, only because there was like no time clock or nothing was in order to depict the time there. I couldn't see what is happening with the time. I was slowly making everything, but when the time hit, it was just 15 minutes to finish the work. I got panicked like anything. I made something and I did it. I was 100% sure that I don't want to go into NIFT Kannur, and destiny, what happened? I am in NIFT Kannur. So I am in NIFT Kannur. So I am in my 4th year right now, and all this happened in like 4 years back. 3 years back hardly. Right now I am graduating from NIFT, and at that time this was a big thing for me to be inside this college and be a part of this national institute. So the reason why I told this entire story is just because, if you think that not only with design or whatever, if you think that you have to crack it and you really think that you have to go in, you will for sure you will do that. But if you are the person who contemplate a lot, who think a lot, who just imagine a lot of stuff and don't take any step for that, that is not a real ideal reason that you will be getting in somewhere. You have to work for that. You have to research of your own, because at my time there was no YouTube video for sure. Only the videos of Shivangi Lahoti, that person. I've also taken courses from her right now recently for the certain thing. She's a really sweet person to be to be honest. But the thing was, at that time only that video was there, nothing else was there to refer or anything. Right now I am here, like me, a lot of other YouTubers are there. Even in my college I was the only YouTuber at that time, I guess. And now so there are a lot of my juniors who started a YouTube channel, in spite of the matter that if they are doing a content on NIFT or whatever it is. But there are a lot more content for you to consume right now rather than me. So according to me, should you that time when I made this video, I was in my first year, I just got in. Right now I can tell you, like, should you should you take this entire course or not? What is this entire thing about? So basically, fashion is that particular market in the world who is in the second level after agricultural industry. So it will be for sure, right? We all wear clothes and then only we will walk away. We won't, anyone in this world won't like walk without clothes. Yeah, so clothing is a really important part of our entire human kind of thing, right? So it won't never go down. But the thing is, the way you want to be in, the area you want to work in differs. When I joined, I only knew designing, but now though I know a lot of other areas like buying, merchandising, being a stylist, being a production designer, being a buyer, being a this, being a that, like a lot of variety of departments in the fashion industry. And it's that thing that you will only learn once you enter into. I always tell to students or like whoever comes and asks me that how you crack NIFT and what will happen in NIFT. Will I get a job? Will I get to do this? Will I get to learn? Will I get that? Will I get this? Is it worth it? This and that and all those things. The only thing is, I feel it differs. My placement recently got over. That was a funny story that I'll be sharing in another video. But it depends what you want to be and what area you want to work in, how much you have to earn, how much independent you have to be, and how much areas areas you have to go. If you are from Kerala, I know a lot of people like literally ask me in my Instagram DMs, even on the YouTube message boxes, comment boxes, how I convinced my parents, because for many people I know that is a big deal. But according to me, convincing is somewhere which happens because I was that kid who my parents never believe in. My amma is sitting right outside, but I'll tell you. But I think if we have a strong base and if we have a strong initial goal to be there, I have to be there, I have to do that, I will do this, I'll do that. If others also feel that, if you only feel that you will get in there, for sure others will also support for that, I guess. But I can't right now tell you where I'll be placed and how I'll be doing and how I'll be doing this and that and all this stuff. But I'll tell you some important stuff which really changed my life. Really changed the person I am. My communication skills, the people around me changed, the perspective towards life changed, the things which I learned changed, things which I can learn changed. So a lot of stuff changed after getting into a college like this. And I know there will be people, you can just take a random course right here, right? So the thing is, this particular course is shit expensive, that I can tell you. Even this comes under like the government thing, this is damn expensive for a normal middle class family like mine. You can take education loan, which I have already taken. You can get scholarship if you are not probably from a general category. So for general category, the area to get a scholarship is really less, even though you have marks, because I had marks and still. So these things happen, and you will get a lot of exposure to talk to you about the development. And if I am taking a master's, if you ask me, I'm not taking a master's right now. Before joining, I was having a plan to take master's from NIFT. After joining, it turned to be like I can go abroad and take a master. But for me right now, I think for me, design and everything, that entire concept changed. Because I can tell you, I always get these DMs, I'm really passionate to be a fashion designer, I have to do this, I have to do that. I am in knitwear department, that is also a design department, which we specialize in a lot of stuff like intimate wear and sportswear. There are a lot of departments, to be precise. But the thing is, once you enter and once you like almost get out of the college, you will have a different idea. You will have a different idea in the sense, if you was not sure that you have to be in a certain department. For me, the entire ideation which I had before has changed totally. The area where I have to go, my mind has changed totally. Many people in my college dropped out after the first year, second year, because they thought that this is not what they wanted or which they was thinking about. Even with you, it might happen. I'm not demotivating or anything. I'm just saying, because it can happen, but it will only happen once you like go, give it a go. Other than that, like thinking I can't do that, thinking this won't be there, it's not the entire matter, of course. So that's the entire journey of me being in NIFT and how I became a student at NIFT. So to be precise, if the best colleges to be quoted can be Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad and everything. Why? Because the faculties are even chosen according to the entrance test. Some test is happening, so according to that only the faculties are chosen. So the best code will be in the top institutes like Delhi and anything. But I can tell you one fact, that whatever college you are in, the curriculum is same, and even for the placement, it's not like this particular in this particular campus this companies will come, and this particular campus this companies will come. This is there, but you can go for any other campus placement. I mean any other campuses for, I mean any other NIFT for that matter, to get your placement. And even I was thinking, if I'm in Kannur, good companies won't come there. But that's not the case. Not in Kannur mein campus interviews won't happen, but in other top colleges it will happen, like Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad, this and that and all those things. So you can choose your campus accordingly, but you can only choose a campus according to your rank. Basically, you will have after the selection process, you will have round to choose your campus. So at that time, according to your general category, I mean not the general category, the common merit rank you'll be called, and according to your category, according to your category you'll be placed for certain colleges. If you have like really good marks, like under 500 or like 200, you can choose, for sure you can choose any other college if you want. But by the time the last numbers comes, like 6,000, 3,000, 5,000 and all, it will be very difficult for you to choose the favorite college. Because even now I think the exam got over, and people is asking me, if I get 5,000 common merit rank and if I get 2,000 general category rank, will I get into this particular college? Honestly I can't answer all these questions, because I'll tell you, every year the amount of people applying will be different. It will be lesser in 2008, and today in 2023 the amount of application, the people who appeared will be like totally different and totally high and totally from different ideation, because that time the creativity for that people was different, and this time it is different, and my time it was different. So I can even see that in my juniors, the amount of creativity those people are having are also really different, and like in a very higher level than us. So that is there. So I can't like tell you if this will come or that will come. If you have a good score under 1,000, for sure you'll be getting. My common merit rank was 2,700 and something, but 217 to something, but my category rank was around 1,000 something. So that's what. So that's all about this video. I hope you got something out of this video, and I'll be making some categories of videos related to the same topic, like what are the departments, how you can crack CAT and GAT. But that will be very basic. You'll be knowing what is CAT and GAT, but other than that I can't like give you this question will come, that question will come, no, because they only don't know what question will come for the next year, I hope. So we can't like predict a lot of stuff. And also me being in NIFT, it doesn't mean that I know everything, because in the faculty department they also don't know like the entrance and all those things happening, because that is handled by a different department. Because NIFT is that institution which has like a bunch of like things happening around, everything happens around different departments, and it's not mandatory to know every other thing happening in the college. So that's it all about this video. I hope you like this video. If you have any friend or like someone who is going into NIFT, aspiring to be in NIFT, please make sure to send this video across, and I hope they will, and you will also have a great time watching this, and you'll get a lot of things from this particular video. I'll be making new videos. I'll be coming back with new vlogs and like shorts and everything. I'll be uploading every single week. Make sure to check out everything and make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Unfold with Shilpa. Comment down below, #Unfold with Shilpa. What is that best part you liked from this video, or if you have any questions or something. I'll be commenting down below and also pinning up your content, pinning up your comment and giving a shout out to you in my next videos. So without any further delay. Okay, so with this I'm winding up this vlog. Thanks for watching and bye bye, take care. See you until my next video comes.